Please tell us your name.
Palagi Tsen Karina.
Panay Bum.
My name is Panay Bum.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people. Do you give your permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview?
Concert chogi Manzula Kalop Nambananshi. Nganzuki Palagi Mitsi Nala Nguyu Nyamyong Lugu de Durushugiore.
Yes.
And deep Mirik Tagarik and Zamling Mimang La Tengu Chedore. Any Palagi Nyamyong Dine Pugi Lugu Karime Rishun Komshi and Yije Sama Sebushe Tugiore. Tarin Tiwa Tilenang Bajorwa. Deep Pugi Nagun Gerabki Peju Tangela and Palagi Chokche Nangiriwe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Yes.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break at any time, please let me know.
Yes.
If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, please let me know.
Yes. Yes.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
There'll be no problems.
We are honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project.
Yes.
Pala, please tell me how old you are.
Tak bungo jachi cha song.
83 years old.
Lota pare. Gundi de lonyore.
I was born in the year of the pig, same as His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
Okay. And where were you born? What village and what province?
Ani palagi tungil di kawaina choka khadi kongdola ligi.
Ando chone.
It's in Amdo. It's
Chone.
And how many people were in your family when you were growing up?
Pala pela charlong chebe kablaya nami khazoyena nala.
Nami yoya nami nye ma che momo che ane ngala pingya pomo songyo. Timento tene nami me.
There were only my mother, my grandmother, and 3 sisters.
And what kind of work did they do for a livelihood?
Ne palagi nami ki chowa khandi ki yuna.
Chowa nye misana nam chowa kanye me garjina chone hombo so da lombo chire. Tugu ane ngejo kanu paten ba imba. O tugu ane ta pamazo tungu ngala kanye chika chowa kanye chika te ma son.
I did not face any problems in survival because my family was a minister to the leader of Chone.
Was your father was the minister?
Ane lumbu di ane palagi rivela.
Re nye pala re.
Yes, my father was
Your
the
father.
minister.
What was your father's name?
Ane palagi tsen khari rela.
Palag chen la diri ko mila doma site
It's Doma Tsete.
palag pala mila doma site
No.
ane nge pala mila kocho site
My grandfather's name was Doma Tsete and my father's name was Kunchok Tsete.
I see. And did your Did your father live at home or with the ministry?
아니 팔라기 팔라여와 군초 체된라 아니 콩 낭라 미사냠돌 슈구요나야 파게 뻬뻬기 름보낭 슈구요나
다 다와 니 송나야 lumbunalan dogo 그래 따빠라신 dogo 말에
Father went to work as the minister for about 2 to 3 months, but not always.
And when he was not working there, did he do some other kind of work?
아니 발라파게 름베 차레 마낭베 투주지여와 다 투주딘 디 투주딘날야 차레 셴바딘 난게여레
근데 차레 셴바 난게요 말에 근데 나라요는 나 데데 그래 근데 그 그게 lumbu글 내가 지금 누구디 그런데 손로 같이 드만디 처리요는 나라 데데 그래
When he wasn't working as the minister, he came home, and when he was home, he wasn't doing any work.
And what did your mother do besides, she cared for the children, did she have any other responsibilities?
아니 빨라게 암라지여와
요래.
암라타 나라 puguta야게 차레 요요바로
레레레
디 마이빠게 애니 차레 셴바 가리가리 펠라
다 차레 셴바 땅도 사만도레 로화요아레 롬바요아레 신가다 롤레 니가 요아레 아니 파마 촌촌라 나니 레가 제니 아니 데데그 촌촌라 로화라 손야 레가 제니 데그리다 파마라 촌이 말라 도콘즈요 말에 레카 코라 고코든
We were semi-nomadic, and my mother was always engaged in some kind of work. She did not have time to rest because we had to work on the lands as well as we owned animals. And she was sometimes at home, and sometimes she went to the nomadic site.
How many animals did your family own?
And amlage misalya semje khazusiona
다 파율라네 조요레 조모요레 야요레 아니 바주틴데 요레 아니 따디요레 따마모요레
In my hometown, we used to own zomo, yaks, cows, mules, and many horses.
Ooh. About how many animals altogether?
근데 심지어 창마추 돈바이나 발라 남바솔라 심지어 가주스요래.
사마츠르 도나니 진짜 나츠 뜻지요레
Altogether, there were about 50 to 60 animals.
And did your family have a house in the village as well as a nomadic site?
발라 남바솔라와 단다 총셉라 캉바직체 야 독살라 지기요이나 칸데이나
레 동셀라다 소소 캄바 요레 캄바 니나시 캄바 토자 니 요레 캄바 자첨모레 아니 로칼라 카르드나 다 바부 요레 바나 바부 요레
In the village, we had a large house with 2 floors, and at the nomadic site, we lived in a bar.
Did the father ever go with you to the nomadic site and help?
아니 palagi palayorwa.
네.
palagi 다 얘기 독살라 페 아니 록바치 근데 지기를 했어.
레레레 손솔라 도살라야 로네다 하타레 니지 텐데 데네야 tuzola tatola che tende che yanala yongare macheada lumbog leka romangodi nala yona ne nag de de gre.
Yes, sometimes father went for a week or 2 to the nomadic sites, and then if there was no ministerial work to be done, he came and stayed at home.
Can you tell us what kind of work did your father do for the ministry?
ni palagi roal lumpo yimbe chane chale khari nangu yuna
디다 내가 전부 인디 존내 홍보 그 달에 마케 당그래 야 내가 전부 레카 카스 때문에 메티 아니 코라조야 아니 다당용 거래 존내 홍보야 다당용 거래 아니 저 마용모고 아니 저 얘기 되는 레카 아니 미마가 레카 쇼슈티 두고고 두제네 근데 아니 다당용 거래
legre whenever there was important work to be done the leader of Chone he would send a message that my father was required and if there wasn't any important work then he would be told that he could stay at home and then serve the people of the village there.
What did the chief of Chone do? What were his responsibilities in your area?
And Choneegi pembujiorwal digi ene kasa that pala number 2 lungbe nalia chale khari genki yuna
존님 폼보데 다 그럼 못토 손라 존네 자나라 호타 침바레 자나라 호타 포라 타쇼는다 진짜 주니 째네 타쇼는데네 다 파율라야 해버래 파율라 해디 존네 홍보고 남한테 알라샹 자오왕 보모지 남아치용 바리
alakshang
소호래 소호 아니 남아치용 바리 다데 네 존네 홍보 무토 손라 알라샹 자오왕 보모 무산 디나라 보모 손 존네 차 남아 렘바리 무토 손라
geburwe
자부레
the chief of Chone for 3 generations they have been to school in China they completed their education and then returned and the chief's wife was the daughter of the king of Alakshang of Mongolia 3 of the king's daughters had come as bride to the chief of Chone's family.
3 had come as brides.
3 daughters had come as brides.
And they were daughters of
The king of Alakshang of Mongolia.
King of Mongolia.
Alakshang.
네. 소호래 소호
Daughters had come to be wives for the chief of Chone's sons.
Pomusum namaleswa pala.
다 맞다 존네 폼보 무토 손라 아니 알라샹 디나 나마 무토 손라 나마 렘바레
For 3 generations, 3 daughters of the king Alakshang had come as bride to the Chone family for 3 generations.
For 3, not 3 daughters, but for 3 generations.
3 generations.
The daughters had come. So when we say that your father went to get some training in China, it was in Mongolia that he went?
And Chonegi pembodunzu yan gana la lobjon chiga peina sokpula pere.
자나라 소중 지그 치마레 총총인데 자나라 소중 담바레 자나라 소중 따는다 자나 다 야가이나 진짜 주니 타 진짜 주니 제 차는 때네 다 볼라 다 파율레 존네 롬발 해버리 때네 딜헤디 다 알라샹고 자오왕고 보모테 야 자나라 소중 제 니가로 소타네 카투도아
When he was little, the leader of Chone had been sent to China to study, and just like in India, at grade 12 you complete education, he had also finished his education, and he had met the daughter of the king Alakshang at school in China.
And did he marry her?
Ani lapta la thu ani jail changsa gyabra.
tene ya lota da chana da tene da jone lady tene koi nama thi yore.
Then she was brought as the bride after school to Chone after completing school.
Was that his father then who went for 3 years?
Not his father, it's the chief of Chone.
The chief of Chone, got it. And he came and she became the bride of the chief of Chone.
Right.
And so where did they go to study in China?
Gyana la khaba lopta chimbina.
Jana pigi ran la chipare.
Peking.
To Peking. And what kind of things did they study? Do you have any recollection?
Kunsulop jong kare jayena
Ta
pala
hojo
kingena.
kare dina ngozo ta jana da ta pozena ando dina niga ta ninde chala deyorwa rundu deyore tene ta hojo jana go jai da jacket mashena ane tes chala dego de khore sona te ta ko pala ane ta putel hojo jana la ja ane tamare.
Because the region of Amdo in Tibet and China lay side by side, so the father thought it was very important for the son to know the Chinese language, which was why he was sent to China to study.
Was Amdo considered part of China?
And Amdo gyami gi kungdol yoma.
Mane logare popa rare.
No. Amdo was Tibetans.
Jamig dress agar roti sagar popa ne chamba sagre.
The Chinese eat rice and bread, while the Tibetans eat tsampa.
And did the Chinese treat the Chone, the leader of Chone, as a representative from another country?
Ani gyami gi rwa pala thanda chone ge pembu di mege lopta la do rwa tudu kane lungba shemba gi mi kutsap yimba trabu chene san chigi yona di kabla.
Tat te na hamko.
That I have no knowledge.
So your father became a minister to the chief of Chone. And did your father ever go to Peking with him?
Ani ta pala ge pala ji rwa di chone pembu di ge lumbu charwa in pala ge pala dwa Peking dwa la phe yona gyana dwa Peking
Jana la landu pa de chimbare. Landu pa de chimbare. Tene landu ne tene ramba chinyo mare.
My father has only been till Landu in China and not beyond that.
And what kinds the chief of Chone was he representing the Tibetan government in Lhasa, or was he just a chief of the village that had been given that role?
Ani chone gi pembu chorwa pala di phe shungi kutsap trabu ina ya lungbe nangi pembu ina thongsip di pembu re.
Tat te chone lomba te yang loga chi re yore. Ta po choka song yore wa ando kam 이장 초가 송여로와 지땅 주파리요. 야 롱바 소소소소 야자 공지요로와 뒤쪽내리.
In Tibet there are 3 provinces, Amdo, Kham and Utang. All these provinces are part of the same country, but there are many different regions, and Chone is one.
So was your father when he was working for the chief of Panay, what kind of duties was he doing for the Tibetan government,
For the people of China.
for the people of Panay?
아니 팔라기와 전에기 름부 코네 유튜간에 공기 차례 가리가리난 길에
다 롱바 다 내가 첨부이나 존이 pombo 살란 로고 그래 내가 첨부 게임이 다 롱바가 되는 아니 다 롱바가 메시지 답에 무슨 마음고 요러와 무슨 추마음고 요래 아니 저절라 따토지 야 저절라 야 로화까지 제고고도 때 따토지 그래.
If there wasn't any important work to be done for the chief of Chone, my father, looked after the tens of thousands of people that were in the region. He took care of them and he, saw if anybody needed help.
What kind of help could he give?
아니 프로그램 프로그램 가리가리 지투래 빨라기.
로로 답에 무슨 뇽추 든데라 아니 다 가르서 거래 양 시장 매와 든데라 신장 뇽네테 양 신가 매와 뜯어라 신가 아니 뇽네테 든데지 그래.
There were very poor families to whom my father would buy animals and give them animals, and to those that had no lands he would buy lands and give.
And was this a kind of help for the poor? Was this organized or instituted by the chief of Chone?
다 빨라기 미교불을 로바나에 지어와
네.
다디 촌에 뻬뻬기 에네 고틱 지교게 내가 이나
네. 존노 공부가 까까르 나나타 팔라고 오고 텔레카티 두요래. 잠발레카 치카요 말이.
That's correct. My father obeyed all the orders issued by the chief of Chone.
And what about what about the governing? Like how many people do you know was in the Chone region? You said there were tens of thousands. Like how many families? Could you give us an idea?
다 Chone기 사자시오라 발라. 텔라타 미치 망보 요리 송라 발라.
네.
낭미 다 낭상 가즈스 잡으요나. 미자 가즈스요나.
다 미사 존은 자가 ng마가 따테 ng마가 롱레 눈자야 따케요. 누나자야 따케 타마라 차자나 타마 자자가 다 메세 요시리요. 존네 봄볼라.
간데 발라.
줄루야 보여와 폴라이나. 근데 지금 메세 요시리요.
보강 두요.
근데 지금 아니 메세 요시 존네차.
In the olden days, it used to be said that the people of Chone numbered like grains in a bowl, which is a grain measurement scale.
And how many inside of Amdo? How many regions were there like Chone?
암두기 쳐가지어라 발라. 디낭라 Chone다고 룽바 망르여래.
롱바다 빼 마무요래. 총원샹제요래. 아니 나와요래. 차고요래. 간데 그 샹제셔나니 할롱 쪽지 찍으지요래.
There were many such regions, and there was Chongun, there was Ngaba, there was Sago, around 18 to 19 regions.
And 18 to 19 regions. And these regions, every region had a minister, a chief of the region, correct?
다 롱바 쪽게 주구주도와 발라
그래,
초네 잡고데 에네 롱바 레라 뻬보 레레다 다 렘보다 돈주 여데레와
다 롱바 강갈 양 봄보 요 말에 가르즈는 다 메세 mambo 요가 뜻을 봄보 요래마 롱바 창 총을 봄보 요 말에
not every region had a chief. You know, it was only those regions that had larger population and not the smaller ones.
So, and then who were these leaders responsible to? Who governed them?
다 뻬보 지yorwa bala 다
네.
뻬 지yorwa 다
네,
전에
네.
이바이네리 다 사자야 체사라 콘주 강라 수요래라
다 그저 간라 존네 봄만 또 요 말에
마 전에 뻬보 강라 수요래 발라
티깔라 다 자르모체레 자르모체 벤체르모체 니가레 자르모체 총어샹체네 총아레 벤체르모체 총어샹체네 총아레 제르모체 안도 제르모체 총어샹체네 총바레 안도 긴딘 침페네 총어샹체네 총바레 제동바 자리자지 간가 총어샹체네 총바레 다 코간라 때는 스카요 말이다 야벤체니가레
Above the leader of Chone was of course His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Panchen Lama. Both of them were born in the Tsongun region of Amdo, as also Jerembuche and many other important people.
So, the next person of authority above the chiefs of these regions was His Holiness
Above Panchen Lama.
and the Panchen Lama. And anyone else? That was it?
That was it.
That was it. So there was no authority in China or in Mongolia that had power over Amdo. Is that correct?
And bala ani gyana yimba yene ri sokul yimba yene tunju lumbe nangi ane amdolia pyombo chiagi ongche yonge suchiki yomaro.
요 말에 야야리 뽀뽀를 로가래요.
There was no other authority. China was China and Tibet was Tibet. They are separate.
Was there, did your father ever talk about the concern that China might want to invade Tibet? Was that something people were conscious of or thinking about?
Palagi rwa dikableya tajik maong palaya gyami ge kya phe sagre sia tabu dinde gi shana tabu da semje tabu da dinde kor sungyu yoro.
디 계자 경화래. 딱 가르치나 마치나 자나 그 보트 응루지레마 또마 자미고 올라 디아레도 되는다. 디가 총총인디 계자 셰그도.
Yes, there was talk even when I was small. It used to be said that that China would invade Tibet and that Tibet would be controlled by China.
What was the what things made people suspicious or imagining that might happen? What was going on?
근데 네 갑라 발라 딱 독바 딘데 사 고야다 네 가리라 중대게 연아 두주딜라
다 디까블라 가르르지나 다 야미데 미모 마모라 보세야데 미모 뇽뇽라 아니 다 가르치나 야미 그 보트 아니 다 다고 자야레 아니 다 가리나 존네 봄보고 라와레 아니 lumbu toni pombo ta lumbu kanga ke tananda licha shevare ane ta choranzo mise ta ngoni cha chimbu je de cha chimbu je ane gar je gona je ta shibu shibu masa je chimbu tende yana pesha son phayo maris jami di gar je na nguru ri ma to pot tawa ta zuya re 와요라 디아레두 타테 에네 무조 타 하코용 두스 에네 존니 폼보고 lumbu kanga keta na lumbu ละ chondu ko ne kejashi tene kanga lumbu kanga lo tene soso lomba sona tene mimala ta rita chevare ta jami go ngoju chire ma to pot saya re dus
You know, at that time, Chinese population was very large, while Tibet had less population, and the chief of Chone suspected that, and he called a meeting of all his ministers, and then he advised his ministers that the people of your village, they should do whatever religious practice they want to do, and that it was no use accumulating wealth because eventually Tibet is going to come under Chinese rule. And so the ministers, they went to their respective villages and made an announcement of this to the people.
Wow. So if I understand, do you want to say more?
No.
Okay. The people, the chief of Chone suspected that. And so he said, go back and tell the people of your village should practice not accumulating goods because you're going to lose it all, because the Chinese are going to invade.
Correct.
I'll repeat that again.
Ani pala tatanda chone gi pembu chiorwa digi susu lembu changma ke tang ani labrwa mala ma labswa ta dinde gyud sa ne choyo mare kaisna gyami gi gyud unzu changma ni magic sa
oh saya res ani tin ta chone humbo ko laware ta mise mami yore ani ta jamila ngolo jon ma jage karchi pombo go jamila ta misel ke jatiwari lombo kanga ke tana ta ane jami khatu chan ma jage karche gai ane ta mima dapa kardu jin tike jatiwari tonne pombo go lombo kanga ke jatiwari tene lombo kanga tre den da tene ta mise mami go ta jamila ngolo jage ma jage yin jewari te ma jona da lochi da dawatu jami kan devari ando lomba chone lomba.
Then the chief of Chone, he asked his ministers and the people whether the people we should resist the Chinese, and what was the wish of the people in this regard. And then the ministers and the people said that they want to revolt against the Chinese. So the resistance took place in Chone for 1 year and 6 months.
And what exactly were the people of Chone resisting? What was happening?
Ane Chone gi mimang jira pala kunzu gi suka digi yore.
Ta jami ka jami la ma jon da tene jami ta ya yong chukyo marwa ta zin.
They were resisting the Chinese and not allowing them to come into the region.
And how old were you when this was happening, Pala?
Di chungbe kabla pala kunglo khaju sina.
This sonde gala nga lo churui.
Chutuk. I was 16 at that time.
Ooh. And what did you see with your own eyes in terms of Chinese coming into the region? What did you see?
Ani di kabla pala rangi ani susu chengi gyami yungsa khande da uchik sisue.
Ta jami karjna ngozo ta jami da ngozo ta chala ta nebo de yorwa sasung khi yorwa bota te khide di tene ta jami karchena yon pote sani sagare ta karchena ane ta mise mami go ta ngolo jon ma ja ga yin jin te ta cheware.
I was 16 years old then, and we were living at the border of China, and so the people, decided to resist the Chinese because they thought that they were going to come and take over Tibet.
People decided to register the Chinese?
Resist
Resist the Chinese. So how did they resist them? What did they do?
Ani pala ani gamila ya khande se ngolo gyabre khari chere
다 미세 돈네 폼볼라 미세 마미 요레 마미 다 샤나 추만보 요레 돈네 폼볼라 마미 어따 티그 아니 몰로 자바레 다 소소 달랑체네 달랑거 토네 다 자밀레 마 자기 인생어서 가르치나 자미가 올라 그래서 내가 말했어.
Then the soldiers of the chief of Chone, there were tens of thousands that volunteered. And then they battled the Chinese, not wishing to live under the Chinese rule.
Ah. Did you see that battle with your own eyes?
Pala jingsa di pala rangi chengi si yo na.
가래.
Ta Chone gi ta mangme chiyorwa.
네.
Tunsu gi kya jingsa pala rangi si ki yo na.
지금 나란 로뇽.
Yes, I took part too.
Oh. What kind of weapons did you have to battle the Chinese?
And pala la lakcha khari yo na gyami chingya.
라차타 디디 폴라타 지 보라세안다 롱지세안다 다테 다타세안 멘다 아니 다문다 요레타 지 브리게팅 다텐데 요 마레.
At the time, there were guns like Bura and Login and Data, but no sophisticated weapons then.
So what are the other things? Guns or what's Bura and
Login,
what is that?
Dota. Pala Bura, Login, Dota, like that. So khande dabura menda.
다 멘다레 멘다.
These are different kinds of guns.
겐.
Guns. They're guns.
겐.
Uh-huh.
다 멘다 오토모토 디사 데우 선치지 찐도니텐데 요 마레. 데우가가 맹은 누구 마레.
In those days, there were no automatic rifles that could fire 30 to 40 rounds, but there were only those that fired 5 rounds.
Oh, just 5 rounds. Were these guns Tibetan or were they Indian or what were they?
And pala tanda pura tan sunyash tuwa menda. Tunsu gyaga ki menda ina phebe menda ina.
보라세야 때 루시가 멘다레.
Pura is a gun made by the Russians.
러시아.
Russia.
아니 다 롱지다 다 다타세야 때서 보라 다 소호 단다 알라샹 자오왕 그저거 제바리 존니 홍보 나마 랜디 다텔라 라차 mambuchi 동아 제바리 부모가 깔라 있잖아.
And the Lungri and Data type of guns were given by the king of Mongolia, whose daughter came as a bride to Chone as her dowry.
Were the Mongolians at all involved in helping you defend the borders of Amdo from the Chinese?
Pala number 2 ki lungbaliya tha sopo 2 ropa cheyor we gyami kaya thendaliya.
가야 소호 가야 화제요 말이 그래서 존에 주호 마도 잠바요 말이.
No, the Mongolians did not help in resisting the Chinese. They, gave the armaments only to Chone.
And Pala, where did this, you said, did this fight take place on the border? Can you describe the fight? And you were 16, so were there people younger than you, or tell us the ages and where the fight took place?
Pala number 2 tha pagela gyami jing rwal pala. Didi pala khonglu chutu rwa. Tha di jingsa di sanjam thagara re ya lo chichung pu mi khande dabu yore.
다때 사송 라니 지기요래. 사송 라니 지기요 말 잠바 누구요 말이. 사송 다 잠이 까는 잠이 용어 지기요 말이.
Pala jingye chiyorwa pala khonglu chutu re dwa.
네.
Pala le chunga dinde yore tha lo khande dabu.
다 로쳐 로쳐주 간가요래. 다 로gemba 요래 층아 요래 르가 요래 다 로주 주루고 올라 다 마시고 요 말에 네 gemba 샤타래
We were fighting right at the border, blocking the route of the Chinese, and there were fighters of all ages, middle-aged, all adults, but not many below the age of 16.
Mm-hmm. And was there a city or town or name of that place
Where the resistance
fighting was going on?
근데 단다 징사 사제 지어라 발라 딜레야 민다고 지어래 총바레 게사레 가레디 민 지어래
디미 리차라 세사들이 토케란사 텔라 ngazon jino ruko ne khache ma mochi ngazor khwalya bare khache
The fighting took place at the place called Lichara, and later many Muslims came to help us.
And why did they come?
카지 돈수 가르친 레나 발라
다 khache keso garzina 당고 자미데 요네다 khache 다 지첨부 만산데 순자 보라 쭈쭈 담차리 아니 다 khache 그 그졸라 때네 다 레마 초와체는 다 응조 찰랄 해바리
알아 카지 유초불라 예미강에 떼차라
제 차례
The Chinese had, at that time already caused a lot of trouble to the Muslims, so they came and joined us in the resistance.
Was there an organized Tibetan army, or were these just individual volunteers who came together?
난다빨라 안 남바초 파 겸이라야 다 먹을 겹으로
네.
디 겸에서 퇴근기 배배 망미래야 당랑경래
데 소소 조네롱바 당라돈 마자바레
The resistance in Chone was by volunteers.
And how long did the volunteers fight, and did the Chinese then back off?
Ini pala number 2 ta thangla thenge yorwa.
네.
Ta di gyur ringlu jingre ene dijele gyami phapi thu yona.
다 간테 그 로치다 다와 투랑갈 자미 깐 대버리 야 용거 마주 왔진 소소 그 롬발라 야 자미 땅거 마주 왔지 깐 되는 진 대버리 되는 주고 되는 다 자미 마루 요는다 되는 존내 롬바 파라 다 자미고 네 사바리
We stopped the Chinese for a year and 6 months. We sort of stopped them from coming into our region, and after that, then more and more Chinese appeared and then took over Chone.
Didi Chone lomba ma jan de dodi Chone la rhwache isang Chone la rhwache choga songo rhwache gi na jea ditse yore de khozo tomo tani de yore dome ma jagi yore
When the fighting was taking place in Chone, the people of Kham and people of Utsang, they could have come to our help, but they did not.
Why do you think they didn't come?
Anita, Khamda Utsangge midunzo ropa chigala kharechane malena.
ta didi karjana pola chiko nakulen dewa yo marwa shokata soso lomba te mato jamba ya yon la shipo tag yo mari ta pechi yore chombe beva da janzo beva niga dongji yore ta janzo ne janzo chambo yisongore chombe beva go chomba te chambo yisongore ta didi pachala chichila rhwache jigena jea ge ditse yore da te ja jigi yo mari
In those days in Tibet, there was not much interaction between all the regions, so one only thought of one's own region and not about the others. Like there's a story about the frog in the well and the frog in the ocean. The frog in the ocean thinks that the ocean is big, while the frog in the well thinks the well is big. And there was time to help if they had, but no one did.
When you say they took over, and you put them off for a year and a half, and then they took over. Was it fighting, or did people just move into your region? Do you understand? Was it a quiet population change in your village?
That logic ta cheka pala number so gami jingro. Ta teacher gami mang chini ta chone ler wala. Gami yungdu kane ta Quran zu jam ding ding chene mi mangbu ju su chone la zu yong re ya jingi zu yong na.
Ta ya mami yimbala ani ta ji sibili tulo ngombo sansa kyan mami men do chen da tene ta jani jatinde dala ani yongi yore kanga hat khalap ya juthu yo marwa ta ye mami re yore mami gu tulo ma ke wa che sibili tulo ke te yongi yore.
Actually, those people that came were soldiers, but they were not dressed as soldiers, and they were dressed in civil clothes, and they came in groups of like 100 and 200, and not all together at.
And what did they do when they got to your town?
Any konsupa lagi thongba na thongsip na lidu gane any khariche you know.
Tene kar ta tronsona la hena ne tene ta pe montushi ya hoyo ve loji jana ne kuthen ta ya hoyo vi loji ane gomma takwa gonda chitse jepane chitse goda chana ko chitse tango ni papa to ta trunko ya hoyo ve loji ta ane mimala losotan mimala ta losotang yor gonda chana ko le choni negu ma chu ache losotang yor jami ko lechi pa insa ta ningo jeru gurutane koranzo pari cheni machi gu ganda chi she mya machi gu ganda ti tende cheni de de ta mima ko ganda tona tela ta choni negu ma chu achen tene jami gu licha shen de de.
Then the Chinese came into our region, and they said how good Mao Zedong was, and then they also said how good the Communist Party was. And from 8 o'clock in the evening till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, the Chinese went on and on about the propaganda giving propaganda lessons to the people. And these Chinese, they took turns, one person speaking for an hour, and then the another person took over, but the people had to stay there, listen to them with no sleep.
Was it in a community center or in the monastery? Where did they make all the people gather?
And mima changma zom juni khunju gi lopsu gyabra bala.
Di
zomsa di ya chiki mima zomsa khangba da ji yoina gomba thazan chik nalina.
Gomba thazan mare te ngazo khamba pe gora ja chambo shibuchi yore.
Sula.
Nga nala. Gora ja chambo nya halo nga ja tuje shugore. O tende khamba gora ja chambo o ta tinala tene shlogo mima kanga kone yona. Tina ja ne ta jami licha shedere.
We owned a very large yard that could accommodate about 500 to 600 people. So all the people were gathered there, and then the Chinese gave the talks.
And what if you didn't want to come? Were they forcing you to come at gunpoint, or would you get in trouble? What would happen?
Thade chondo de la yungi matho yina pala. Yungi matho yina ani gyami gi ta jik menda ten hinji minji chondo le yungu lagi yore ya mayungu na khari chigi do.
Didi karizna ko ta sawa ya yungu yore ta pokumla ngoko tan da tene jambo ta pe mugangala ta chi yizre da acho na soti somenda tene ta pe lata injin tege ka ko dimag ta 뽑아도 올라 꾸고야 그다 차주 꾸고요 알아. 냠보 계자 냠보 시기요 래. 근데 주고 근데 다 지용 거요 래.
At that time, the Chinese were just coming into the region, so they were trying to deceive the people, and they were very gentle. They brought presents to the people like soaps, towels, toothpaste, and toothbrush. And at that time, they were just planning, to take over the country. So they were speaking very sweetly, and gradually they started to strangle.
And we're talking the battle that you were describing. You said you were 16, so that would have been in about 1950. And so, are we talking now about 1951, 52? Can you give me just an idea of what year it was, Paula, when this was happening?
당기 빨라 공로 주주 레마 징이라 두가네 지갸바이나 직동 국경압 주즈레샤.
레레레.
다 탄다 개미 용니 개정년 보시에 투주드 직동 국경압 중가 직가니 가들지나.
근데레.
Perhaps 51 too.
51, 52. And then when you said things got worse, what happened next to your village?
아니 빨라 디젤라 아니 칼리 치네 아니 개미 지리아 고주는 독자 차여와.
그래 독자 차.
간데 중.
근데 줄라 야요네 따페 노메 롬바테 아니 다 문산 데순자로 다 같이 보라 순자 쭈뚜 단 차레 다 노메 다 문산 쳐와도 저 보라 다 쭈뚜 단거 인제는 따페 차다지기요. 근데 쭈뚜 땅거 인제는 차다지데디 근데 나 땅아 아마가 다초 파윤에 되나 야고 민두 다초 사살란 도쇼스 다 자미디 가르치나 마체나 초중야 그 냥가 두스 다테테 초니 파마가 니금만 통화 안에 사살란 도쇼즈네 다 땅알라 난사가 깨자 마가 깨자 뜻이야바리.
Then at that time, the Chinese had already, launched the liberation among the Muslims. So now they were going to do in Amdo. So my mother, she secretly told me that it was not good for me to stay here because the Chinese might capture me, and she advised me to go to Lhasa.
Paula, where were the Chinese? Controlling the Muslims. That was in where was that? What place?
Bala kaje dunzu saja khabale yore di kabla kyamigi.
kache to so ngozo lomba jone lomba te la pe kache masa tongcha ma mo yore. Ngozo chala de yore. O khozo na ga ya ngozo talan che ne da jamila te ta khozo chito tan sa ro wa. Tu ta khozo lema chowa che ne te ta ngozo ro khwa yong ma re. Ta ngozo ya ni chona zo ro khwa che ne jing yin jin.
Oh, there are thousands of Muslim families living right in Chone. And they could not challenge the Chinese, so they had come to join us.
Right in Chone. Thousands. And were they Tibetan Muslims from Tibet? Or did they practice Tibetan Buddhism?
And the kajish dua bala.
네.
Kaji dunzu pebare ta chödi nangchö chigiyore kunsu kante re bala.
khozo kache ra re. nanche yo ma re. kache ra re.
And peba pöge gyange pebare.
poke jagare rokhwan roja pe ngozo lomba la ne andonga wala kache roja popa nashi che ne tulo popa nashi ku tulo can rogore.
And drokparwa.
Dokwar zaro.
They didn't practice Buddhism. They spoke Tibetan and dressed like Tibetan, and they were nomads.
And they were, the religion was Muslim tradition.
And they kunzu chödi kajirwal.
che kache re.
Correct.
How did the Buddhists and the Muslims, Tibetans get along.
아니 단다 사자 다가랑 빨라나 버주 슈살이야 베바 카지 요레 엔 베바 낭바 요르와
요리.
프랑스 니 빠라레야 대와 툰데 간데 더요레
디디다 대와 아우스도 지안 축파세야 카체다 포파 파살라 텐데 축과 축하요 말이.
At that time there was no conflicts between the Buddhists and the Muslims.
And do you know where these Muslims originally came from? What country?
아니 단다 카지 추 징해져라 빨라
그래.
고중에마 당보 사자 가반에 배교이나 베겔라
Tati lomba chone lomba chone khati msa tongcha mambo ne ta jad cha de gore thi ta da ren de re muso popa de na khache de yore de ja yore sa chung khona re da.
The people of Chone and these thousands of Muslim families, they lived side by side.
For generations?
And mirab mangbo dharan de.
Takara re de re.
That's right.
Okay.
Ja po khona ngone lakwa thina mata wa chi re yore.
La tuna mataba.
Oh.
The Chinese are Chinese and the Tibetans are Tibetans. There's no doubt about that.
And did the Muslims, did they wear Tibetan clothing and eat Tibetan food?
The kaji jiora bala.
네.
Kaji dunzu pebe tuglo kön ane kala peba drabu sagirwe.
Sagre.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So they wore the clothing of the culture, but they practice a different religion.
Rita tuglo da saju tungju changma peba drabu che chekpo jiklo.
Chechu khache chigre ma to popa lan shi chigre poke jagre poke tanda tapu jagre.
Yes, they were just like Tibetans and they spoke very pure Tibetan.
And so your mother is worried about you, and she said to go to Lhasa. And how old were you when she told you that?
Palagi amla yorwa ta nyenga dus kiran Lhasa la dos amlagi sungrwa.
Really?
Ite pala konglo khajira.
Di ta gonglo lo choji gan la Lhasa leve.
I arrived in Lhasa at the age of 18.
At 18. Pala, where was your father in the conflict? When the Tibetans were fighting the Chinese. Was your father involved in defending the people? Was he busy with other activities?
Anda ta ma jingbe kabla rwa bala. Ani palagi pala thi didu kabla ya ani khabale yorela.
Ne pala ti di dhong chare. Yo mare ti nga pala ga chop je ne chimbai.
My father had passed away by then, and I went, there instead of my father
To fight?
replace my father.
How did your father die?
And palagi pala khandis thongren
But there's none da ne dongare.
from illness.
From illness. Pala, was there ever an epidemic in your area where people got smallpox?
And palagi shuksa lungba chiorwa.
Did.
And delaya chik neyam davule and milaya naza dawo na dinde chungruel.
Tende mare. Tende chuka mare.
Machidang ni chungyorwe pala.
Takas
Neyam dinde le yona pala shuksa lungba la.
naya le yo mare. Chuka le yo mare.
Oh, no, there was no epidemic,
Okay.
nothing of that sort.
And so, did you go to Lhasa as your mother suggested? And did you go by yourself or with other people?
Ani ta amla palagi amlagi hasala pe sumbanashi ani pala pe berwa.
Tenga
Ani
ta
langala chepo pe
ama ga ka te jin da ta ya ta nga jami ga ama ga yosane senani ta ama de lo debuchi yongu mindus ta te de chol hasa dosho jin da ama ga nga ka te na da te nga hasa yon sare
ani langala ropa.
lonkala dokwa tanda soho te so gaso son kante ge soho hasa jorum jege da jarum jenge gaso son yong do ti chala yong ba dokware
Gasho lana kharis.
gaso jena zoina karso gorita ngazo gapon se gre gasho se gda o ta khona zo party da song yore tel hasa yone kanga china ni mchuto nga ya che yore
직동 앞야.
mumanyu ta cheme pugo sta kanga yore ne sincha ya zo tende halon tonta yore ta ya sho ma sho niga sache pada ke ni yongurwa
Then I obeyed my mother. It would have been difficult had the Chinese killed me in front of my mother. So I undertook the journey to Lhasa, and there was 3 large groups of Mongolian nomads traveling to Lhasa to see His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the image of Cho in Lhasa. And so I traveled with them. In the caravan were altogether about 1,500 people, including the wives and children, and they also drove animals laden with food to last the to and fro journeys. They were animals like yaks and zo.
Mongolian nomads. How long did the journey take, Pala?
아니 pala na basu lungbane chenil hasapado phebya lamla khaju gorena.
gasho te ne yona sincha te ne yona dawa dingo gudu ngazo juche ya jo jo ne yo ne ta gasho go chala mayo go yona ta dawa tu long khala ngazo hasa leso
If we moved with the group, driving all the animals, it would take about 7 months. However, after crossing the Yangtze River, I left the group and it took me 6 months to reach Lhasa.
When you left the large group, were you by yourself or did you join other people?
Ta gasho di yung ne dichu ne pala phebimba.
Re.
Di kabla ya ropa yube chekpo imbe pala.
rhwayo ngazo mungo chuchung ngazo ngazo chala yo ba yi
I was with a group of 10 to 15 people.
And what happened when you got to Lhasa?
And pala Lhasa jor tu khari chungso. Pala dal Lhasa la jor roa.
Re.
Ene khari chungso.
사살 조용데 때는 무슨 엄마 파유고 다 사사 세라라 저와 모심바든데 요 근데 뜨조고 ρχ와체 근데 뜨조 다지 데사다다다 근데 보라 ρχ와체 근데 사살라네 데 야호 조조 근데 그조 다호조 네 칼라다 카리 예나 그조고 때베 야호 체소 다 소소딱 게 하고 그 말다 엄마 다 파고 파트조고 야고제와 뜨고 딱 그조 때 하고 그도와 뜨고 야고제서
Then at Sera, I met monks at the Sera. In Lhasa, I met monks at the Sera monastery that came from my region, and they helped me find accommodation and provided me with food. And though I didn't know them well, they returned the kindness that my father had done to them long ago.
Pala, when you got to Lhasa, did you tell people how bad it was in Amdo with the inflow of Chinese and the oppression, and did they believe you?
Pala Lhasa la jorwa, and jortu ganil Lhasa la midunzulaya, ani Amdo nala. Palagi lungbe nalaya gyamile ne kange chungbada dunzu sungimbe ane sungdu kunzu yi chigdwe
kashi yi chigdu kashi ya yi chigmindu 다 소소고 뭐니 뭐그 통바 뜻이고 말도 다 가서 셔야 말아와 가시 뭐니 전에 담바레스 가시 야이 지금인도 다 니세야 담은다 여와
There are different kinds of people. There were some that believed and some that didn't believe, though I spoke about what I had actually witnessed.
And did your mother intend for you to stay in Lhasa for a little while or to stay there as long as the Chinese were in Tibet?
And palage amalage tal hasala pegore sungrwa tal hasala shu deyagi amalage samlo ina taya khande dabuchik samlo khorina hasala pebne ene dijela
tal hasala pe amaga tayala ta amaga nyuk thonsa ne ta jami go zon se shana ni ama tele dugdus Dede ane ta choron hasala rosho nikumon thonsa hasa jig rosho jene ta amaga kate na wari.
My mother said that she wouldn't be able to bear if the Chinese killed me in front of her. So she advised me to go to Lhasa where she wouldn't be able to see me.
But why didn't she go with you?
And amala khanchani and palagi chala pebyo mare Lhasa la.
Amala ta karzena ta phala chala lemantua karzena ni ta na dakujane amare ane rokhwa da kanga dakujane amarwa ta nge pinja pomo songyore te suncha ta khuzo jete ta nala de yore te khuzo ta lemathuare
An pagil harwa.
Laware.
Mother couldn't come with me because there was the house to take care of and there were the animals and my 3 sisters were there. So the 4 of them stayed back and they were left behind.
And did you ever see them again?
And jela amla da pomo bingya sum tuyo na balagi.
Choni tuyo mare.
Never. Never met them again.
What happened in Lhasa?
And palal hasala pen and karichungsol hasala.
Hasala tene ta ngoshamba tal hasani ane lo ni mang hasani deyo mare tene lokala chirgandu lambare te loka chirgandu na talan chen lo shara.
And I stayed 2 years in Lhasa and then I volunteered to join the Chushiganjuk in Loka.
And did you join?
Yes, volunteered.
And you volunteered to join, and then what happened?
And any pala pege karichungso Chushigandu Lokal pebni.
Chirgandu lokana sene da lo chi da dawa nga chese devai. Mazo tetani devai. Ta tetani pe jamia mambo sevare boba ni mambo sevare. Mami. Ne tende chende tende juko las trileta sasa sa shotsana tende ta lokane tende ta ni chola ta mata mindu sasa sa shotsadu kundi phesare ta yo mare ta ngozo ni chola ta mata mindu jene da tende yu share lo chi ta dawa tu chigandu na devar.
I was a year and half in the Chushiganjuk, located in. We stayed in Setang at that time and killed many Chinese and many Tibetans were also killed. And finally, when Lhasa was lost and His Holiness had left the country, it was said that there was no use wasting more human lives. So everyone left.
What happened to your mother and your sisters?
And amlagi apalagi amalada pingya solo kari chungu na mige.
Ta nana tiko anchala ne koranzo pingya tezol he tu mindu ane ngoshma tinde chikolala amala mindu dong chandu amala dong chana ta halon lo dinje se ro chatu pinja pomote suncha dendo te suncha go pada ne kora go ta chi ta ngala chi kangen na manto son peshanda te kshandu ane doji den tiko anchen la nge peshat pora ane cha chumbu che koranzo pinja sun pomon song pat da pora 말아요. 드마도 자 네 카파텐데 축가 요마소 땅에마 땅금에 가르즈나 녜마 따나야 크라솔라 자미그야 도호치 땅그레 손다 뜨그 네 촌이 땅금에
During the last Kala Chakra in Bodh Gaya, someone we knew from the village came to the Bodh Gaya for the Kala Chakra, and he, brought me photos and some money that my siblings had sent me, thinking that I might be facing problems. And my mother had passed away 7 to 8 years back, and other than that, I've never received any phone calls, nor did I call them because they might get into trouble with the Chinese. And the money I made offerings at Bodh Gaya. The money that they sent
The
me.
money that they sent. Oh, okay. Yep. Pala, thank you for. Thank you. Just 1 second. I want to just go back and say. Okay, so do you think I need to do this again? Yeah. Pala, if this, I need to ask this one more time. If this, now that you have given your story, if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
Tatanang azu chiwa tilen tangi machi ngon la ya kejes ti re pala tiwa ti yangyo ti gugu yo re taring tiwa tilen cheba di pyo da gyana temba yina en pala la kange yor wes.
다들 여기 말해.
I don't think so.
Okay.
여기 말해.
Okay. And one last question, Pala, what is your wish for Tibet today? What do you wish?
Pala tiwa tamaji yeswa.
Yeah.
Pala gi tanda pyogi chedo tanda rewa karidu wes.
다 보고 체도 다 레와제나 다 보사촌다 쫓던 그냥 아증아글로라 데 여름보치 그 차라 데 야갈롬발 해버리 다 야갈롬바네 로니체즈 다 레쇼로타체네 달로호스네 로니체즈 데바이 데네 다지 땅로마가 춘다 다 뭐니토니 디디 니강가로 센슈에 요레 니강가 야호 요레 아니 다 자밀라 카리나 카투치 짜야치 라거 손 모카라 송건 땅로마가나 치마이 땅로마가나 손 로총아 데베 나 데네 주고 딱 땅로마가나 손다 데 그저 다 인거서 마미가 소야라다 자밀라 카투짜야 라손 손은 그저 티체텔라 텐데오리 데 그저 다 갈소고레 레다 왕거세가나 가르제나 파키스탄가 거니토니 그저 포사쇼디 파키스탄가 잔다 체가마 포바리 보고 돈달라 나냐 크바리 ngzo tela ma jaya ke marda ta ngzo le chi wang te ngzo bangladesh la ta share ane ta ngzo jami khora insha chen ta royor ta bangladesh la le chan ruku ta ma chi yakuchi ma jo na ruku jaga ga ani iche chi gu marwa pobala thanjo chi gu marwa o ta te son te ma jaware yang ngzo Bangladesh is a Pakistan la ma jaya mare.
After we lost Tibet in 1959, I came to India along with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and after that I was 2 years in Dalhousie and joined an adult education center, and then after that when the Tibetan division was organized in the Indian Army. People were very enthusiastic at that time, and I joined it. We hoped that by joining this establishment, we would be able to face and challenge the Chinese. And I was 15 years in the Indian Army. And when Tibet was, invaded by China, Pakistan had, brought their flags half-mast, and it was not a situation that we would fight the Pakistanis, but during the war, the Tibetan soldiers were sent to Bangladesh, and we thought they were the Chinese, and then we fought.
Oh, I see.